Welcome in, everybody, and thank you for joining us for our second game of this doubleheader. ROJO Sox took the first game over the Keep Doubting Bees 8-1. Ty Wickline on the mound for the home team Keep Doubting Bees as infielder Christian Stanziano leads off and takes that first pitch low for a ball. Starting a little early, game was scheduled for 1. We were able to start at 5 minutes before. That 1-0 pitch misses high and in, 2-0. Defensively for the Keep Doubting Bees, they have Taylor Olmstead holding it down at first base, V. Desai playing second, Trey Hunt at short, and Mark Demko at third base. As that pitch misses inside as well, 3-0. Deandre Clark playing left for the Keep Doubting Bees, Derek Hurt playing center this game, and Mike Thiessen in right. Or it looks like actually it's probably Kyle Robinson from down here. Is that pitch taken on the inside corner for a strike, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch swung on and grounded foul down the third base side into the ROJO Sox pen. So the count now 3-2 on Christian Stanziano. The payoff pitch swung on, grounded up the middle off of Wickline's glove. He can't handle it. That's going to be a single for Christian Stanziano. Tough play for Wickline to make. And that gets the ROJO Sox a leadoff base runner. So Stanziano reaching base safely. That'll bring up outfielder Jarrell McDade. First pitch to him. Taken on the outside part of the plate. Ruled the ball. 1-0. Wickline, a quick look at Stanziano with a short lead. That 1-0 pitch taken right down the middle for strike one. We've been having a mixture of sunny and cloudy today. Hopefully it's cooled down a bit. There's a little bit of a breeze. That 1-1 pitch misses outside. Alex Lugo doing the catching duties for the Keep Doubting Bees, giving Jonathan Soto a rest. That 2-1 pitch swung through and missed. Good off speed to change the look for McDade. 2-2. Quick check of Stanziano. He gets back in more than enough time. Runner goes. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. So that'll be a strikeout for the first out of the inning, but Stanziano gets a stolen base and puts himself in scoring position for the always dangerous Trevor McKinley. McKinley did not play in the first game. Neither did Stanziano and McDade, for that matter. All three of them getting a rest. That pitch is an off speed that catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Trevor McKinley, I'd argue, probably the most dangerous bat in that ROJO Sox dugout as he calls time. McKinley comes set, checks on Stanziano twice. The 0-1. That pitch swung on, hit hard to the second baseman, V to side. That'll advance Stanziano, but McKinley is out at first. And there's out number 2. So with 2 outs, Stanziano making his way all the way to third. Slayton Vaughn will take his cuts. Because we didn't get lineups before the game, I would assume he's playing first again, but we'll see. Colin Miner, usually the first baseman, DH'd. The first game is that pitch misses outside for a ball. Utah Okazaki doing the catching duties for the ROJO Sox in the game 2, this doubleheader. That pitch misses outside again, 2-0. Chaz Brown waiting on deck. The 2-0. Swung on and fouled back to the screen, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch to Vaughn is swung on and missed. Good off speed. Got him out in front. 2-2. So 2 outs, Stanziano still at third. The pitch bounces low for ball 3. Game 1, there was 5 errors on the keep doubting B side that allowed 3 runs to score. And got the scoring early as Slayton Vaughn swings through another off-speed pitch. It misses, and there's strike 3. And that's the third out in the top half of the first. No run score after the leadoff single from Stanziano. Gets him to third, but Ty Wickline able to keep him there. We'll move into the bottom half of the first. Keep doubting B's ready to hit. We're all set to go in the bottom half of the first inning. After one hit, the Rojo Sox unable to score. Eddie Castellanos, a new addition to the Yinzer, doing the starting for the Rojo Sox on the mound as he fires strike one. Behind the plate for the Rojo Sox in Game 2 is Utah Okazaki. At first base is Jim Kennedy. Is that pitch taken on the inside corner, called a strike, 0-2. Second base, Chaz Brown. Shortstop, Mike Mutner. Third baseman, Christian Stanziano. In the outfield positions, you have Joe Bilardi in left, Trevor McKinley playing center, and Jarrell McDade playing right. As that pitch is hit hard on the ground into left field, that'll be a leadoff single. Good piece of hitting on an 0-2 count from Taylor Olmstead, the first baseman for the Keep Doubting Bees. And that'll bring up left fielder Deandre Clark. Olmstead came in as a pinch runner in Game 1. Ryan Royal was playing first. Took over for him at running at second, and then played the rest of the game at first base. So Deandre Clark, switch hitter, batting right-handed. He'll square to bunt, and he'll push bunt it to the right side, but it will go foul. So both teams already have one hit apiece. Second game of this doubleheader will also be a 7-inning contest. The 0-1 misses high for ball one. Olmstead, short lead at first. Runner goes. First move, that pitch is fouled away. Tough move for Clark. What a jump from Olmstead, unfortunately. He'll have to go back. Big aggressive swing from Clark. 1-2. Clark loves to play with an untucked shirt. That pitch misses high and outside, 2-2. He also likes to wear his batting gloves in his pockets, but swings with no batting gloves on. Some fun little quirky things that happen in the Yinzer. A quick throw over to first. Olmstead gets back in time. For those listening, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Black Sox YouTube channel. As that pitch is swung on, Olmstead was on the move. He'll reach second safely, but Clark will be thrown out at first. A good play from Mutner running up the middle to field that ground ball. But Olmstead now is in scoring position safely with only one out and Derek Hurt coming up to the plate. Derek Hurt pinch hit and then played the rest of the game on defense for the Keep Doubting Bees in the first game. Getting a full start here in Game 2. Quick look from Castellanos. The first pitch to Hurt misses high and outside for a ball. Long look at Olmstead. The 1-0. It's grounded to the right side. That's going to be a base hit past Kennedy at first. McDade will pick it up. Unfortunately for the Keep Doubting Bees, it was hit a little too hard. Olmstead will have to hold it third. That'll be a one-out single for Derek Hurt, and runners around the corners for shortstop Trey Hunt. Derek Hurt is stolen base threat as well, so wouldn't be shocked to see him on the move. Keep the Bees out of a double play situation. Quick throw over. Check on him. Hurt gets back in time. Another throw over. Hurt Clark back standing a second time. Runner goes. First pitch to Hunt. Misses high for a ball. And Derek Hurt will have himself a stolen base. Just as I predicted. And the Bees now have 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. The 1-0. Slider misses outside for a ball. 2-0. To Trey Hunt. Taken high and inside. 3-0. Castellanos finding himself in a little bit of a jam. The 3-0 to Hunt. Taken low and inside. Called a strike. 3-1. The 3-1 from Castellanos misses low and inside, and that's ball 4. So that'll load the bases with 1 out. And the powerful hitting middle infielder V. Desai will step in for his first at-bat of Game 2. V. Desai came in as a defensive replacement in the top half of the 7th inning in Game 1. Had only 1 at-bat recorded, was the final out. As he takes that pitch up for a ball. The 1-0. He decides swings and hits that one out of play. 1-1. So Trey Hunt at first, Derek Hurt at second, and Taylor Olmstead at third. Speed on all 3 bases as that pitch misses on the outside corner. 2-1. The 2-1 swung on and lined into center field just past the outstretched glove of Mutner. That's going to be an RBI single. The throw in from center field will not be in time as Olmstead and Derek Hurt score. And the Keep Batting Bees strike first. It is 2-0. Good piece of hitting from V. Desai. Mutner just missed it. Didn't look like it missed his glove by maybe 1 or 2 inches. So 1 out, runners on first and second. Outfielder Nate Thompson will take his cuts. Kyle Robinson waits on deck. First pitch to him. Taken low for a ball. Quick look at Trey Hunt at second as that pitch misses up. 2-0. So a 2 RBI single from V. Desai gives the Killer Bees the lead. You'll hear me call them both Killer Bees and Keep Doubting Bees. It's a habit I'm trying to break. That pitch swung on, hit high and deep into left center field. Velarde looks like he's got it. Catches it just in front of the warning track. Trey Hunt does tag at second. He'll go to third, and he is safe. Not a bad swing from Nate Thompson. Looks like he got a lot of it. Unfortunately, just got a little too underneath it. And there's out number 2. So Trey Hunt advances. That'll put runners on the corners with 2 outs. And right fielder Kyle Robinson will take his cuts here. First pitch to him, taken for a strike. Keep Doubting Bees scored 2 runs on an RBI single from V. Desai. As that off-speed pitch misses well outside. 1-1. Little bit of action going on in the ROJO Sox pen. That 1-1 pitch fouled away from Robinson. Maybe one day, YouTube viewers, I'll be able to give you an angle where you can see the entire field, but unfortunately, the bullpens are non-existent. So 1-2 the count on Robinson, 2 outs, runners on the corners. Castellanos hoping to get his ender here and limit the damage. As that pitch is swung on and grounded to Stanziano at third, he's going to pick it up and fire to Brown at second, and there's the final out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base for the Keep Doubting Bees. We'll go into the top half of the second inning. Keep Doubting Bees on top, 2-0 over the ROJO Sox. Top half of the second now. Keep Doubting Bees on top of the ROJO Sox 2-0. Ty Wickline out for another inning of work. Chaz Brown will lead off, and he'll bunt the ball. The perfect bunt to the right side of the infield. Olmsted had to pick it up. Wickline had to come off the mound, and unfortunately, too much speed gets Brown a leadoff single. Perfect bunt right in that Bermuda Triangle area. So the ROJO Sox had their second inning in a row where they get the leadoff man on base after a single, and catcher Utah Okazaki will take his cuts here. Mark Demko, the third baseman, playing on the green part of the turf. He squares around as well, but pulls back for a ball. ROJO Sox looking to put a lot of pressure on the Keep Doubting Bees defense, which it is a different defense from the first game, but I would too after the 5 errors in game 1. Quick check on Brown as he gets back in time. The 1-0 from Wickline. It was a quick pitch, but he misses high. 2-0. Utah known for working counts. Veteran hitter. The 2-0. Taken up again. 3-0. It's a good thing to see. An offense puts a pressure on a defense and how things unfold. The 3-0. Utah taking all the way, but that pitch is a strike. 3-1. Decent lead for Brown at first. The 3-1 pitch, he squares around and will bunt it, and it will be foul. 3-1 count. Utah looking to move him over. More of a drag bunt, but regardless, the count is 3-2. Another throw over to first. Brown gets back in time. Payoff pitch to Utah. Runner goes. That pitch is swung on and missed. A quick throw to second. Not nearly in time. As Wickline gets himself the strikeout, but Brown has himself a stolen base. So the ROJO Sox now have a runner on second with 1 out. And shortstop Mike Mutner will take his first cuts of the day. Lugo kind of with a late throw. Quick check him. Brown dancing around. That pitch bounces for ball 1. Wickline a few shakes from his catcher. Gets the pitch that he likes. Long look, the 1-0. Another hitter squaring to bunt, but he pulls back. 2-0. A look, Vitasai running to cover the bag. A back pick. No throw. The 2-0. Taken for strike 1. Runner goes. That 2-1 pitch swung on and hit hard into right field. Chaz Brown was on the move. The throw from Robinson to second will be in plenty of time. So Mutner with a hard ball hit to right field. Unfortunately, caught by Robinson, and Brown is doubled off, and that'll end the inning. So on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base for the ROJO Sox. We'll move into the bottom of the second. Keep Doubting Bees still on top, 2-0. So bottom half of the second inning, Alex Lugo, the catcher for the Keep Doubting Bees, will lead it off as he swings through strike one. Castellanos out for another inning of work. Had kind of a long first inning, but hopefully he's able to catch himself a good pace. As that pitch, wow, goes over Lugo. Fortunately, he gets out of the way. 1-1. The 1-1 misses low and outside. 2-1. That pitch swung on and fouled out of play. 2-2. Castellanos kicks and delivers. That pitch ground to the right side. Jim Kennedy will pick it up, take it himself for out number 1. So a quick out for Castellanos, and that'll bring up third baseman Mark Demko. First pitch to him, swung on and grounded to the right side. Brown will pick it up in the second baseman hole, fire to first, and there's out number 2. So two quick outs for Castellanos. And that'll bring us back to the top of the lineup for first baseman Taylor Olmstead. Olmstead singled his first time up, later came around to score. That first pitch to him just misses him, hitting him in the feet. Ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on, hit hard into center. McKinley will charge it, but it'll bounce right in front of him. Good job picking up that hot hit off the turf. And that's another single for Olmstead, the 4th hit for the Keep Doubting Bees. And that gets them a 2-out base runner for left fielder Deandre Clark. Clark grounded out his first time up while Olmstead was on the move. First pitch to him is swung on, hit high, but that will get out of play, foul. That pitch swung on and fouled at the plate. Oh, 0-2 on Clark with 2 outs. Olmstead standing at first. Short lead for him. The 0-2. Grounded to second baseman Brown. He'll pick it up, flip to second, and there's out number 3. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Keep Doubting Bees. We'll go into the top half of the third. Bees still on top of the ROJO Sox 2-0. So Jim Kennedy leads it off for the ROJO Sox. B still on top of the ROJO Sox 2-0. 1-1 pitch swung through and missed. 1-2. Halfway through game one, Jim Kennedy took over as the designated hitter. Got 2 at-bats. Now getting the starting job at first base for game 2. The 1-2 from Wickline is swung on, looped into right center field. Derek Hurt charging it will make the catch on the run. And there is out number 1. And that'll bring up left fielder Joe Bellardi, batting in the 9 hole. Demko playing shallow at third. The first pitch to him, he swears to bunt. Pulls back, but that pitch is called a strike. 0-1. That pitch misses high. 1-1. That 1-1 pitch is hit high, but that will get out of play foul. 1-2. Wickline gets the sign he likes. The 1-2. Hit high into center field. Derek Hurt will track that one as well, and there's out number 2. So 2 quick outs for Wickline, and now turn the lineup back over to the top for third baseman Christian Stanziano. Started the game with a single. Made it all the way to third, but was unable to score. First pitch, Stanziano, off speed, taken for a ball. The 1-0. Taking the top half of the zone for a strike. 1-1. Wickline working fast. The 1-1 pitch, taken low and outside. 2-1. The 2-1 to Stanziano, taken on the outside part of the plate for a strike. 2-2. Wickline on his way to a quick third inning, I should say. The 2-2. Swung on and hit softly back to the mound. Wickline will pick it up. Hard throw to first, gets him, and there's out number 3. Good play from the pitcher, Wickline. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for the ROJO Sox. We'll move into the bottom of the third. B's still on top, 2-0. Bottom half of the third inning, Castellanos back out for another inning of work as Derek Hurt leads off and fouls that one out of play. Derek Hurt singled and stole a base, later came around to score behind Olmsted in the first inning. The 0-1. Taken on the inside corner, called a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Good slider. Got him to chase. And there's a quick 3-pitch see you later for Derek Hurt. And there is out number 1. Castellanos already now at 41 pitches. So with one out, that'll bring up Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt walked his first time up as he takes that pitch high and outside for a ball. The 1-0. Swung on, hit hard to shortstop. Muettner will backhand it on a knee, fire to first, a long skip. Jim Kennedy picks it out of the turf, and there is out number 2. Good play by Muettner. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up second baseman V. Desai. V. Desai had the 2 RBI single in the first inning. Castellanos doing well for himself. This inning, that first pitch bounces for ball 1. That pitch taken on the outside corner, pretty close, but ruled the ball, 2-0. That 2-0 pitch misses high and inside, 3-0. The 3-0 from Castellanos taken for a strike. 3-1. That pitch swung on, hit high into right field. McDade underneath it. V. Desai not happy with the result, but there is out number 3. So a nice quick inning for Castellanos. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll go into the top of the 4th inning. Bees still on top of the ROJO Sox 2-0. So top half of the fourth inning. Bees still on top of the ROJO Sox 2-0. Wickline out for another inning of work as the first pitch to Jarrell McDade misses outside for a ball. Wickline been working very fast, keeping that pitch count low. The 1-0 bounces for ball 2. So 2-0 on McDade. Pitch from Wickline. Swung on, hit hard, but foul. Right into the ROJO bullpen. Austin Cole trying his best to dive on that ball and defend anybody from getting hurt. Fortunately, it missed everyone. So 2-1. Andrew Kramer getting loose for the ROJO Sox. The 2-1 pitch to McDade swung through and missed. 2-2. Big hack from McDade. McDade calling time at the plate. The 2-2 pitch. Bounces for ball 3. McClellan gets a pitch he likes. The payoff. Swung on, hit hard into left field, chasing back Clark. It'll get over his head, and that'll be an easy double for Jarrell McDade. Big leadoff hit for the ROJO Sox, their third of the game. First for McDade. And that'll put a runner at second, nobody out, for Trevor McKinley. That was a missile to left. Trevor McKinley lined out his first time up, I believe. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He grounded out. As that pitch is hit hard into right field, chasing Robinson back just in front of the warning track. He'll make the catch. McDade will tag from second and make it to third easily. So two back-to-back hard-hit balls for the ROJO Sox. Unfortunately, that just resulted in an out. Good piece of hitting from McKinley. So with one out, DH Slayton Vaughn will step up to the plate. First pitch to him. Hit hard into left field. That's going to be an RBI single for Slayton Vaughn. First pitch swinging. And that puts the ROJO Sox on the board. 2-1 now. And both teams even at 4 hits apiece. Good aggressive swing from Slayton Vaughn. And that'll bring up second baseman Chaz Brown. Brown had a bunt single his first time up. Perfect placement. First pitch to him. Taken on the outside corner for a ball. The 1-0. Taken low and inside for a ball. 2-0. That 2-0 pitch misses outside. 3-0. So 3-0 the count on Chaz Brown. pitch from Wickline. Taken for a strike. Brown in take mode the whole way. Utah Okazaki waits on deck. The 3-1. Taken on the outside corner again. Called a strike, 3-2. Kramer continues to warm up for the Rojo Sox. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Good off speed from Ty Wickline. Got himself back in the count. Fell behind 3-0. Came back to strike out Brown, and there's 2 outs. And that'll bring up catcher Utah Okazaki. Okazaki struck out swinging his first time up. Slayton Vaughn remaining at first. First pitch to Utah is grounded to left side foul. The 0-1 pitch grounded to third base again. Kicks off the glove of Demko, and it's going to bounce into center field. Slayton Vaughn rounds second. He'll head for third, and he will slide in safe. And that ball gets away. It goes to the Rojo dugout. Vaughn will not be able to advance on that. But Utah will get to second base. That'll be a single and an error that allows the runners to be in scoring position with 2 outs. Tough play for Demko to make, diving to his left, kicking off his glove. Good aggressive base running from Slayton Vaughn. So now with 2 outs, the Rojo Sox have runners on second and third, and Mike Mutner stepping up to the plate. First pitch to Mutner, taking it upstairs for a ball. Unfortunately, the error from the left fielder Clark on the throw allowed Utah to get to second base. Wickline taking his time, gets the sign that he likes. The 1-0 bounces for ball 2. So 3 hits on the inning. 1 error and 1 run scored for the Rojo Sox. Wickline steps off, gathers himself a bit. Quick check on the runners. The 2-0 pitch. Good off speed. Drops right in the zone. 2-1. The 2-1 from Wickline. Swung on and grounded hard, but fouled to the Rojo bullpen. 2-2. Two pitch misses outside. 3-2. 3-2. Misses ball 4. That'll load the bases for the ROJO Sox. And that'll bring up first baseman Jim Kennedy. Any Washington Wild Things fans? Just so you know, they will be home for the next 6 games. They will be taking on Lake Erie and Gateway. And they'll be on the road for a few more days. First pitch to Kennedy. Misses low for a ball, 1-0. That 1-0 pitch to Jim Kennedy taken on the inside corner. One and one. McClain will step off, gather himself a little bit. The ROJO Sox with 2 outs have a chance to gain a lead. That 1-1 pitch bounces. 2-1. McClain finding himself in quite a bit of trouble. Already has 68 pitches on the day. The 2-1 pitch swung through and missed. Pretty healthy hack from Jim Kennedy. 2-2. Little bit of action for the Keep Doubting Bees as it looks like Max McDowell will start getting loose. The 2-2. Swung on and grounded to the right side. Spencer Hen, the defensive replacement for Vita Sai, will pick it up and fire to first, and there's out number 3. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left on base for the ROJO Sox. We'll move into the bottom of the 4th inning. Keep Doubting Bees still on top of ROJO, 2-1. Bottom of the fourth inning here. Score is 2-1 after an eventful inning in the top half for the ROJO Sox. Andrew Kramer taking over on the mound for Eddie Castellanos. And Nate Thompson will lead off for the Bees. As the first pitch to him is a strike. The Bees have side armor Owen Reith getting loose in their bullpen. The 0-1 taken for strike two. Owen 2 on Thompson with Kyle Robinson waiting on deck. The 0-2 pitch, check swing. Casey Grimm, the umpire at first base, says that he went around on the ball in the dirt. So there's a 3-pitch K for Andrew Kramer coming out of the pen. Kramer getting the benefit of that call. It's hard to tell from up here. We don't have the best angle. But one out, and right fielder Kyle Robinson will take his second at-bat of the day. Robinson 0 for 1. As that pitch, he swings on the first pitch, grounds to Brown at second, and there's out number 2. So 2 quick outs for Andrew Kramer. And that'll bring up catcher Alex Lugo. Lugo grounded out to first his first time up. First pitch to him. He takes on the outside corner for a ball. The 1-0. Good slider. Drops in the zone for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Big hack had Lugo pulling his head out. 1-2. Lugo swings and fouls that one out of play. We'll do it again. The 1-2 again from Kramer. Off speed that doesn't catch the zone. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled out of play. Good fight from Lugo. The count will stay where it is. So Owen Reith finished his warm-ups in the pen, and now Max McDowell is getting up and throwing as that pitch misses the outside corner. And that'll make the count full, 3-2. I would imagine that Reith is going to be coming out of the pen at least to start the next inning. And then McDowell will come shortly after. The payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Really good fight from Lugo here. The 3-2 again. Swung on, hit hard in the left center field. McKinley will chase it back. It will drop in the gap between Bilardi and McKinley. That'll be an easy double for Lugo. Good piece of hitting with 2 strikes. And that gets the Bees a 2-out base runner. And that'll bring up third baseman Mark Demko. Really good hit for Lugo there. Fought off some tough pitches in a 2-strike count. got himself a double. So 2 outs. Lugo standing at second. The first pitch to Demko. Grounded to the right side, and it'll be foul. Kramer, a quick check on Lugo at second. The 0-1. Slider misses well outside for a ball, 1-1. Fog up the window with that breath. 1-1. Taken just outside of the zone, 2-1. Two-1 to Demko. Swung on, hit high on the right side of the field. Chaz Brown calls for it in shallow right field. Makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on one hit. No errors. 1 man left on base for the Bees. We'll go into the top half of the 5th. Bees still on top of the ROJO Sox 2-1. So interesting turn of events in the top of the 5th inning. ROJO Sox get 1 run on a hit and another error, and the Keep Doubting Bees make themselves a pitching change with 1 out. They go to right-hander Max McDowell. On the 1-0 pitch, McKinley fouls it out of play, 1-1. Tough spot. Wickline just went as far as he could. Unfortunately, on the backs of 2 errors and 6 hits, his day is over. Oh, Reith. Quick move to second. McDade, nothing going on. That pitch from McKinley swung on, hit high into left center field. Derek Hurt will trace, or right center field. Derek Hurt will chase it down, make the catch for out number 2, but McDade able to tag and move on to third with 2 outs. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Slayton Vaughn. Slayton Vaughn, an RBI single to his credit today. Hoping for 1 more to give the ROJO Sox the lead. Boy, tough break for the Bees pitching staff today, as that's total 7 errors in 2 games so far. It's tough on a pitcher's psyche. First pitch to Vaughn. Good pitch, dotting the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 from McDowell. Swung on and missed. Another good off speed. Looked like a 2-seam. Came in right on his hands. Good pitch. 0-2. McDowell delivers the 0-2 pitch to Vaughn. That swung on and fouled at the booth. Can we make the catch? We cannot. Really close. I almost made the catch there. I need to start carrying a glove in here. Was it the Nationals broadcaster who reached out in the live game and caught a foul ball? I want to be that guy. The 0-2 from McDowell. Swung on, hit high on the left side of the field. Who wants it? Third baseman Demko calling for it, and he'll make the catch. Looks like he struggled to see it, but he made the catch for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base for the ROJO Sox. We'll move into the bottom of the 5th. This game is now tied 2-2. Andrew Kramer will go out for another inning of work. Bottom half of the fifth inning, we are tied at 2-2. Andrew Kramer out for another inning of work. First baseman Taylor Olmsted will lead off as he takes ball one. McDowell doing a good job coming out of the pen, along with Owen Reith, as that pitch is taken on the outside corner for a strike. Limiting damage after an error and another hit. The 1-1 swung on and hit high, but that'll be out of play. It will land just outside of the stadium. Shout out to Roger on in full uniform, chasing foul balls for the boys. The 1-2 pitch misses outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Off speed, drops right in the zone. Caught Olmsted looking for strike three. Really nice curveball from Andrew Kramer. And there's out number one. Oh, I hear the water hose.
Yep.
Another shout out to the Wild Things staff, keeping these stands clean and doing a really good job. Deandre Clark will step in now, and they're asking if he checked his swing. What happened here? Umpire's going to say he swung, so that's a strike. Clark now batting from the left side. That was a bizarre few seconds. Ball bounced, but Clark apparently went. The 0-1. Swung on and chopped right in front of the plate. Utah will call for it. He can't barehand it, though, so that's going to be a... Umpire's going to try to... I think he's calling it fair. Utah tried to make the argument that he didn't touch it while it was in fair territory, and it rolled foul, but looks like he did. So that'll be a single for Deandre Clark. Practically a swinging bunt. And now the Bees have speed on first for Derek Hurt. That's a tough play for either pitcher or catcher to make. Unfortunately, Utah unable to barehand it. That's the only play he would have had. Throw over to first to check on Clark. With Clark's speed, there's no way you can try to pick that up and field it with your glove cleanly. So one out, runner on first. Another check on Clark. He gets back in time. Some more action in the Bees bullpen. Langford getting loose. That pitch taken on the outside corner. Not a bad pitch, but it's called a ball, 1-0. Langford been a good addition to the Yinzer since coming from the Southern Shores League, along with Navarro, who pitched in the first game. That pitch good. Looked like a curveball, probably a slider. Hard to tell from up here. Great pitch regardless. 1-1. The 1-1 runner goes. That pitch ruled a strike. The throw to second, not nearly in time with Clark's speed. No shot. That'll be a stolen base for Clark. The count is now 1-2 on Derek Hurt. Man, Clark is fast. Spent some time with the, I believe, the Kansas City Royals. And then played in the Pacific Association in, I believe, 19. That's when Joe got to know him. 1-2. Slider, good job from Utah to block that pitch. 2-2. And he's just been around the game for so long. And he has a lot of fun out there. Stealing bases, cracking jokes, and getting hits. The 2-2. Swung on, hit high, and foul out of play. It looks like it's going to leave the ballpark. Oh, nope. Lands in the stands. Thank goodness. Less work for the pitchers to deal with. 2-2 again. Long look at Clark. A second look from Kramer. A third look. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Good off speed. It's going to bounce. Utah will fire to first to complete the play, and there is out number 2. Another strikeout for Kramer in the inning. Great pitch. And that'll bring up Trey Hunt. Kramer hoping just to leave Clark standing at second. First pitch to Hunt. Slider taken for a strike. Great pitch. Langford's still warming up for the Bees. No movement in the ROJO Sox bullpen. Couple looks at Clark. A third look. The 0-1. Another slider. Check swing. He held up. 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on and grounded. Foul. Slider got in on his hands. Clark was already almost ready to touch home plate on that foul ball. So 1-2 the count on Trey Hunt. The 1-2 from Kramer. Swung on and fouled out of play again. Good fight from Trey. We'll repeat it. The 1-2 is lined into right center, just past the outstretched glove of Chaz Brown. That's going to be an RBI single for Trey Hunt. Clark scores easily, and the Bees will now lead the game. They take their lead back 3-2. Good piece of hitting with 2 strikes. Reached out and poked it into right center and gets himself an RBI. So still with 2 outs. Keep Doubting Bees have taken their lead back, and second baseman Spencer Henn will take his cuts here. He took over for V. Desai at second base defensively and now gets his first at bat. And there's ball 1. So 7 hits already for the Bees. That 1-0 pitch misses low for a ball. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch to curveball just misses the inside part of the plate. 3-0. Nate Thompson waiting on deck. Struck out looking his last time up. Well, actually, no, he was called on a check swing. The 3-0. Another curveball just misses the inside corner. Or I should say just misses hitting Spencer Henn in the hands. And that'll be a 2-out walk. And that'll put runners on first and second for Nate Thompson. Utah Okazaki will come out and talk with Kramer a bit, kind of get him to calm down. Longer inning for Kramer as Langford's still getting loose in the Bees bullpen. First pitch to Nate Thompson here. It's taken for a strike. The 0-1 taken for strike 2. Nate Thompson does not like the call. 0-2, runners on second and first. The 0-2. Off speed, just misses the top of the zone. 1-2. Long look at Trey Hunt at second. That 1-2 pitch misses high as well. 2-2. The 2-2 misses low. A back pick to first. They got Spencer Hinn picked off. Jim Kennedy will fire to Mutner, and they get a quick third out. Great play from Utah, picking off Spencer Hinn at first, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, or 1 hit, excuse me. No, it was 2. We got 2 hits in that inning. Yep, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go into the top of the 6th inning after a great play from Utah. But the Rojo Sox still trailed the Keep Doubting Bees 3-2. So top half of the 6th inning, Keep Doubting Bees have taken their lead back 3-2. Wyatt Langford out of the pen for the Bees. Another arm coming from the Southern Shores, as the first pitch to leadoff hitter Chaz Brown is a ball. 1-0. That pitch swung on hard, swing from Brown, and he misses. 1-1. If you saw the end of the last inning, Rojo Sox escaped further danger by a great play, pickoff play from catcher Yuta Okazaki, picking off Spencer Hinn at first. Jim Kennedy and Mike Mutner completed the play in between first and second. The 2-1 from Langford. Swung on, hit high and deep into left field, chasing back Clark. He'll look up, and that ball is gone. This game is now tied again, 3-3 on the solo shot from Chaz Brown. Big swing. So we're tied at 3 runs apiece and 3 hits apiece, or 7 hits apiece. Great piece of hitting from Chaz Brown. And with no out still, that'll bring up catcher Yuta Okazaki. What a swing. First pitch to Utah is a ground ball up the middle, and that's going to be a single. So back-to-back hits. Back-to-back hits for the ROJO Sox. And that'll bring up shortstop Mike Mutner. First pitch to him. Taken on the inside corner, called a strike. The 0-1. Taken on the outside again. 0-2. Good job from Langford to bounce back, continue to throw strikes. The 0-2. Swung on and fouled back. Just caught a piece of it. Oh, and 2 again. The 0-2 pitch fouled back again. Good job from Mutner to fight that one off as well. Those of you still watching, be sure to stick around for our taxi squad game that will be streamed as well. A lot of young guys getting their work in. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and grounded to the third base side. Demko will pick it up. Utah was on the move, so he'll be safe at second easily. But they will get Mutner out at first for the first out of the inning. Good stretch from Taylor Olmstead. And that'll bring up Jim Kennedy. Base hit in the outfield, Utah can score easily. First pitch to him. Bounces. Good job from Lugo to block it. 1-0. The 1-0. Take on the outside corner. Not a bad pitch from Langford, but ruled the ball. 2-0. The 2-0. Check swing. He's going to call that a strike. I don't know if it's on the pitch or the swing, but I don't think it was a strike either way, but regardless, the count is 2-1. That pitch misses low, 3-1. Three 3-1 to Kennedy. It swung on and grounded to the right side. Spencer Hen will pick it up on a hop. Fire to first, and there's out number 2. Utah makes his way to third. And Joe Bilardi will take his cuts here with 2 outs and a runner on third. Lanford gets 2 quick outs after a leadoff solo shot and then a single for the ROJO Sox. First pitch, Bilardi taken inside for a ball. And the ROJO Sox have now tied this game again, 3-3. The 1-0 to Bilardi, taken for a strike. The 1-1. Misses low and outside for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 from Langford. Take on the inside part of the plate. Ruled a strike. 2-2. Not a bad pitch. The 2-2 to Velarde. Swung on and fouled back. The 2-2 again. Swung on, hit hard to the left field side, just past the outstretched glove of Mark Demko, and that's going to be an RBI double for Velarde. Great piece of hitting, makes it 4-3 Rojo Sox on the RBI double from Joe Velarde. Man, that ball was scorched. Demko just missed it by what looked like a couple inches. So with 2 outs, runner on second. That'll bring up third baseman Christian Stanziano. First pitch to him. Misses high and inside for a ball. The 1-0. Swung on and hit high, but foul out of play. One and one on Stanziano. Pitch from Langford. Swung on, hit high into right field. Getting toward the line. Kyle Robinson on the run. He will lay out and make an amazing catch. And that'll end the inning. Great job from Robinson just on the right field line. Laying out, making the catch to end the inning. But the Rojo Sox do their damage. They take the lead back 4-3 on 2 hits, one being a solo shot. No errors and 1 man left on base. We'll move into the bottom of the 6th. Rojo Sox on top 4-3. Bottom half of the 6th inning, Nate Thompson will lead it off against Andrew Kramer for another inning of work as he fouls that one into the catcher's glove for strike 1. Rojo Sox regain the lead 4-3 after a solo shot and a couple RBIs. That pitch bounces for ball 1. 1-1 pitch. Misses low and outside. 2-1. So a solo shot and an RBI double. Responsible for the 2 runs in that inning, as that pitch just misses, clipping Nate Thompson on the hip. 3-1. Andrew Kramer requesting a new ball. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on, hit high on the right side of the infield. It's going to be in foul territory. Jim Kennedy giving chase near the dugouts, but it will land in the stands out of play. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Good slider from Andrew Kramer. Okazaki will fire onto first to complete the play, and there is out number 1. Another strikeout for Kramer. And that'll bring up Kyle Robinson, who ended last inning on a terrific play, diving on the right field line to make a catch. First pitch to him. Swung on and lined into left center field, dropping right in front of McKinley. And that'll be a 1-out single for Robinson. So with 1 out, Robinson at first. Catcher Alex Lugo will take his cuts here. First pitch to him. Taken on the outside corner for a strike. Last at bat, he worked the counts at 2-2 and hit a double in the left center field gap on a great piece of hitting. The 0-1. Misses low and outside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Bounces. Utah, good job picking it up. Robinson unable to advance. 2-1. Great work back there from Utah. Quick look at Robinson. Decent lead at first. Runner goes. That pitch bounces. The throw from Utah is not in time. So 3-1 the count now on Lugo after the stolen base from Kyle Robinson. Quick look at Robinson at second. That 3-1 pitch swung on, hit high into left center field. McKinley will camp under it in the left center gap. Robinson will tag, but think better of it as he retreats back to second. And there's out number 2. Good job from Kramer getting back in that count. And that'll bring up Ryan Roel, who will be pinch hitting for Mark Dimko, more than likely taking over at third base. That pitch swung on and fouled out of play for strike 1. So almost 58. Kramer will be throwing his 58th pitch of his appearance as that pitch misses high. 1-1. 1-1 on Roel. Pitch from Kramer. Misses outside. Ball 2. The 2-1. Misses high for ball 3. The 3-1 from Kramer. Runner goes. That pitch swung on, hit high into center field. McKinley camped under it. And there is out number 3. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We will now go to the top of the 7th inning. ROJO Sox still on top, 4-3. Top of the 7th inning, Jarrell McDade will lead off against Wyatt Langford out for another inning of work as he takes ball 1. ROJO Sox maintain their lead 4-3 over the Keep Doubting Bees, hoping to add a little onto it to go into the bottom of the last inning. That 1-0 pitch swung on, hit high and pretty deep into left field. Clark will camp under it right before the warning track and make the catch for out number 1. Boy, thought I predicted the future there for a moment. Not a bad swing, just a little catching it the barrel too much out in front, I guess. So with 1 out, center fielder Trevor McKinley will step up to the plate. Flew out his last time up. First pitch to him, swung on and fouled back. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Black Sox Pro Baseball YouTube channel. Check out all of our other games that we've streamed. And also keep up with Joe Torre. Is that pitch late called a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. McKinley didn't like it very much. But regardless, he has to hit in an 0-2 count. That pitch swung on and missed. 3-pitch see later for Trevor McKinley, and there's out number 2. Ryan Roel, after pinch hitting, took over defensively at third base for Mark Dimko. The rest of the Bees defense stays the same. And that'll bring up designated hitter Slayton Vaughn. Vaughn has an RBI single to his credit. That first pitch to him taken for a strike. Little rock step from Langford. That pitch swung on and grounded to Trey Hunt on a long hop at short. He'll fire to first. Olmsted just gets back on the bag in time. And that's the final out. 7 pitches for Langford that inning. We'll get his total in just a moment. He's at 31 total. So we'll move into the bottom half of the 7th. The Bees' last chance to win it. They'll have to walk it off as Kramer goes back out for another inning of work. Long relief role for him today. And we'll be right back. Bottom half of the 7th, Andrew Kramer out for another inning of work. Taylor Olmsted will lead it off as he swings first pitch and fouls that one out of play. ROJO Sox maintain their 4-3 lead as of right now, looking to win their second game of the day. Olmsted hoping to get something started, hoping that doesn't happen. The 0-1. Swung on and grounded to the third base side. Stanziano pick it up, slide to a knee, fire to first, and there's out number 1. Really nice play from Stanziano to get the speedy Olmsted. And there's out number 1. Four runs, 9 hits on the line for the ROJO Sox. On the Killer Bees side, 3 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors on their line score. Scored 2 runs in the first, and then added on to tie it in the 5th. As that pitch misses high to Clark for a ball. The 1-0. Taken for ball. Goodness. Good pitch on the outside corner. We thought it was a strike here in the booth, but the umpire says otherwise. 2-0. That pitch taken low for ball 3. The 3-0 from Kramer. Clark taking all the way, and that one's over for strike 1. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch to Clark is hit softly to the right side. Jim Kennedy will call for it at first. The throw to first. Kramer covering, not in time. So Clark beats that out for another infield single. Tough break for Kramer. Didn't have trouble getting over to cover. It's just Clark is so dang fast. So now runner on first with one out. And that'll bring up center fielder Derek Hurt. First pitch to him. Slider ruled a ball. Goodness. I don't know what that umpire wants or what he's looking for. 1-0. Goodness. Long hold from Kramer. The 1-0. Another off speed, called a strike. That pitch looked worse than the first one. But 1-1. Quick throw over to first. Clark gets back in time. Long hold for Kramer. The 1-1. Slider misses outside, 2-1. Doug Olchese getting loose in the Bees bullpen, likely in the case of a tie at the end of this inning. Another long hold from Kramer. That 2-1 swung on and lined into left field. Velarde will make the catch running in, and there is out number 2. Great play from the left fielder Velarde running in on a sinking hard line drive. So 2 outs. Clark retreats to first, and that'll bring up shortstop Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt, an RBI single to his credit today. Another throw over to first from Kramer. Clark gets back in time. That first pitch to Trey Hunt, hit hard into left, chasing back Velarde. He will make the catch, and there is the final out of the game. So the ROJO Sox take both games of the doubleheader and now improve to 6-4 over the 4-6 Keep Doubting Bees. Great job from Kramer coming out of the pen early and eating up a lot of innings to keep his team in it. Great hitting all the way around. And great fielding as well. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Black Sox Pro Baseball YouTube channel. And we will catch you tomorrow